Hey everyone, this is Nithu and I am back with a video on answering some of y'all's questions. So some of these questions are from the last video I posted on YouTube, A Day in the Life, and some of them are also from my Instagram page. I haven't mentioned it already, but I have an Instagram page that I'm made with one of my friends that are also in the same cohort as me. And I'm putting the handle right here, and you'll be able to see just our daily routines and study tips and all of that if you guys are interested. So follow. Okay, so the first question is, why did I choose nursing? So to be honest, it wasn't my first choice, and I didn't always have it like on the forefront of my plans. And I have a video coming up that is a long story of how I got into nursing. But I'll tell you guys why I love nursing. And first, it's like the approach is that it looks at the whole person. You're not just treating someone for like whatever disease they have or whatever the problem is. You look at them as a whole. You're not just, if you have a diabetic patient, you're looking at their home life. You're looking at the people that are able to take care of them. You're seeing how you can inspire them to make lifestyle changes. All those kind of things. You're looking at the person as a whole. You're not just trying to treat the disease. So that's one thing that I love about nursing. I've grown up like knowing nurses my whole life. My mom is a nurse, and I've seen how hard she works, and she's just an amazing nurse. It's a hard job, but it's really fulfilling, and I see how big of a difference someone makes. You know, there's not very many jobs that you can say you make a difference in someone's lives. In nursing, I feel like you can do that every single day. Also, it's a job that you can take anywhere in the world. You have so many opportunities with nursing, like so many. You get an amazing salary. Full-time for a nurse in a hospital is 3 days a week, which is awesome. I mean, it's 12-hour shifts. You're doing a lot during those shifts, but you know, if you get a PRN job on the side, you're making a really good amount of money. You could do travel nursing. And I know people who've done travel nursing and they've lived in Hawaii, Colorado, California. Like, they get to go to all these amazing places and you get paid amazing. And you can work in any specialty and you can just change just based on when you want to. And it's awesome. What is my school schedule? So this upcoming semester, my third semester, I have class on Mondays and Fridays, and then I'll have clinical the first half. I'm starting with maternity this semester, so I'm gonna have maternity on Tuesdays, and it's gonna be 12-hour shifts. And then I'm gonna have psych. I'm gonna be at a psych facility for the second half of the semester, and that's gonna be on Wednesdays. So Thursdays are my day off, but you know, when they say day off, it's your studying day. So that is what my schedule is this semester. Last semester, it was Thursday and Fridays were our classes, and we had clinical on Tuesday and Wednesdays. I had them both on Wednesdays, which wasn't great when I had an exam on Thursday, but I made do with it. And Mondays were my day off last semester. And then the first semester I had class almost every day, and then near the end I had Tuesdays off, and Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, so my graduation date, so I'm gonna be done with my BSN in August 2020, so just a few more months, 2 semesters to go. So my program is unique in which I'm going straight into my master's, and it's for second degree students. And so right now I'm in the ABSN program, and some students choose to continue on to the master's, and some students decide to step out and work if they prefer like working bedside more. I have more about this program in my next video. I can't say what school I go to just for safety reasons, but when I'm done graduating, you guys will find out where I went to school. Desired specialty, I'm not sure. I really love neuro. I enjoyed my time on a neurovascular floor during clinicals, and it was a med-surg floor, which is surprising. Also, CVICU was pretty interesting, but I don't know if I'd like to, I feel like I'm like easily stressed, and I think that that would not be good for my, I don't know. I think I'd develop gray hairs really quickly. But it sounds like a really cool job. I do love ED. I've worked in the ED as a scribe in the past, so I love the emergency room. You never get bored, that is for sure. It's fun, but also it can be very, very overwhelming, and you can get burnt out really quickly. So there's good and bad to emergency nursing, but I just think you'll never get bored. You're never gonna have a chill day. Well, sometime, very rarely, and if you're at a good hospital. I just think, especially with emergency, you have to make sure you find a place that you're really supported, and they have really good team and team effort. And thankfully the hospital that I worked at, they had an amazing system where they really supported their nurses, and it was really nurse oriented, so I would not mind working there. So the next question is, how am I able to pay for my ABSN program? I worked for 3 years after undergrad, so I was able to save up some money, but when you're living off no salary for a while, that money runs out pretty quickly. I do have some people in my cohort who are working, but all of them, it's like really small, like part-time jobs. You cannot hold a full-time job doing this. It's really bad. It will literally show in your grades, especially when you're in an accelerated program. I know it's hard to take out loans, but if you're taking out like the minimum amount of loans and then you're working a lot and then you're doing bad in your classes, if you fail out, then not only do you have all these loans, it's not worth like that job. So prioritize school over all of it. Easy jobs like babysitting, a cashier, like on like a Saturday. Those kind of jobs are really easy, low stress. You can do that kind of a thing, but definitely don't do anything full-time. Don't think that you'll be able to, because it will show in your grades, and this is your priority, getting your job and getting a BSN and getting that license because you want to be able to work as a nurse. The other stuff is not a priority. Definitely apply to scholarships. One app that I used is Scholy, SCHOLLY, and it was on Shark Tank. And you just put in what your specialty is, and they have a whole bunch of questions, and they bring up a lot of scholarships that you can use. And I haven't won any of them yet, but I keep applying, so you know, maybe. Yeah, it's expensive. ABSN programs are expensive, but just get a second job when you start working. You know, when you work PRN, you get really good pay because they don't have to pay for any benefits. So have a full-time job where you work 3 days a week, and then a PRN job. You'll be making good money, and you can throw all of that at your loans and get out of it pretty quickly. So I'm going to be doing a video on just like clinical tips on how to do well, and also like what I take to clinical, just because I've had really good experiences with clinical and my instructors have given me good evaluation so far. So I will be making a video on clinicals and also like how to do well in nursing school. But I'm just gonna give you guys a quick snapshot of like what to do. So I'm gonna show you guys my notebook. Okay, so plan ahead. That's the first thing. Like at the first day of the semester, put everything in a planner. I don't like having it on Google because it just gets confusing. I love to write it out so I can like cross things off. I just love like writing it all out. This was like this past summer. That was in June. July was a mess. And I also have this thing where I put all the due dates on a spreadsheet. And I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. This is from this past summer. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I just like put every class on there. Like I put the month over here, and I put the class up there, and then the due dates for everything. It's really helpful because you could just cross off as you go through, and it just gives you like a big picture instead of having to go month to month on your planner. The last thing is, it is so easy to get overwhelmed during nursing school. Take it one day at a time. Like for real, take it one day at a time and take it 1 week at a time. So, you know, I write all of this out at the beginning of the week, at the beginning of the semester. And then after that, like every week I just look at the week and just look at the week ahead just to see if there's any like papers or a project due. But other than that, I just keep it week to week because it is so easy to get overwhelmed and really stressed. And that is the best advice I can give you. Take it day by day. Take time for yourself. You don't have to always be doing something. There's gonna be people around you who are always doing something and like makes you feel like you're behind, but you are in control of your thing. You don't wanna be one of those people that get burnt out really quickly. You want to make sure you take time for yourself. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe as I have more videos coming up. And I wish you guys the best of luck. Have a wonderful day. Bye.